Hi, I just wanted to let everybody know that we are currently at the version 3 of the CamDolly because I've been improving the CamDolly every time that it goes into manufacturing almost, and once there are enough changes I call it a new version, and right now we're at the version 3. So let me just briefly explain what are the new changes and the benefits. Well, let's take a look at the core piece, and the core piece is gonna change because I have some new ideas and that I will implement. But for now, there's been a change that the seat assembly, which means these two parts and the seat, you were able to insert here and here, and this version does not have a hole here, but there's a hole, so you can put it when you have the tripod. When you have the tripod, your tripod is positioned with the extension legs, which means the one leg is here and then the other leg is here. So that means that a tripod cup, one is here, one is here, and one is here. So you would have the tripod like this, you know, and your camera would be facing forward probably. So you would be before you could put the seat right here. Okay, so you're sitting here, and this was the direction of the camera. Now of course, if you put the camera on the other side, you could just put the seat on this side. Now you are also able to not just put, now this is exactly behind the camera itself on the very center, but there has been, with some testing, we saw that it's very vital that you are able to put the camera also on either the left or the right side. So now you are able to put the seat assembly also here. Okay, the holes and the threads and everything fits, so you are just able to put the seat assembly right here, so you are on the very side of the camera, and it fits perfectly with the older cameras that do not have the LCD on the very back like the new DSLR cameras, but they have it on the side. Or with electronic viewfinders today, you can put it on the side, and this is perfect for that. That's about the seat assembly in the core piece. Now the other change is the inflatable pneumatic wheels. First of all, these are fairly big, and they have a metal rim. Now we've changed it, so there's a plastic rim, and the wheel is a bit smaller, and also the wheel is not black but gray, because we had some requests from people that said that couldn't shoot on some locations because there were some restrictions about if the wheels are gonna, you know, just damage, or not damage, but make the floor dirty, so they wouldn't let them shoot with black kind of wheels, and therefore we got the gray wheels, and nothing comes off the gray wheels, so that's perfect. And they're much smaller and much lighter, and still inflatable, so you're able to inflate or deflate the way it fits your production environment. Also, the biggest change is the track ends, which means these track ends now are just like before. The insert part that you can either insert or put over the C-stand, you could just insert before, or if you put it over, there was no screw to tighten it. Now you can either insert it, or you can put it as a regular light on a C-stand, and there's a screw right here on the very side, like that, which enables you to tighten it. Also, we have added two pieces that go along with the track ends, which look just like this ones, except for this part. This part is missing because we wanted to make sure that if you are going to buy a long metal or aluminum or even a plastic pipe in your local hardware shop, Home Depot or whatever, you know, wherever, that you have the track ends on one side and on the other side, like you have the track ends here, track end here and here, and there's, okay, let's draw. This is not a pretty drawing, but it will illustrate. So you put, and there's another track end right here. Okay, so you put the pipe through here, so you have a slider. But if the pipes are long, they usually bend in the middle, you know, ever so slightly if the pipes are metal and the wall is thick, but they will bend. So we include in the kit, in the version 3, also with the two track ends that look like this, also two parts of the track ends that only have the bottom part, so you're able to support it like this. Okay, and you have two of those, so you're able to support it in two different parts. So that way you're able to have a long slider. Of course, the you know, transporting the pipe, the longer pipes, is another story, and we'll be doing some development on that area. But so far, you're able to support it in the middle and in two parts, and there no bending happens, and you're able to, you know, have a pretty long pipe from your local store. That's it for now. I will report soon with new product developments, but this is it for now. Thanks. Bye bye.